Hey, it's your girl KV back with another review. This is Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 17, the finale, all bark, no bite. It was an interesting choice of scenes for a finale. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it was boring. I'm not gonna say it was whack. I'm not gonna say it was underwhelming. I'm not gonna say that it was lackluster. I'm just gonna say that it was an interesting choice of scenes for a finale. We see Karen getting ready for the dog event that Stacy is doing. Karen says she's not going to adopt none of those dogs over there at Stacy's event because she wants to adopt dogs that have been basically inhumanely bred. So the dogs that's, you know how people keep breeding like freaking poodles with pit bulls and stuff, and then they be all stocky, and them dogs will be having breathing issues and they don't live long and stuff. Karen says she's going to adopt those type of dogs, okay? Because their lifespan is short, and she hopes that they can have a good, worthwhile life with her and such. I was just like, okay, Karen. She's still mad about Stacy not having her back, so she's not gonna walk in the show, but she will attend, but she's not gonna wear no YSL. Nothing too fancy for Stacy. So she gets a call from Wendy. Wendy invites her out to the White House. They go. Wendy does not know the cruel things that Karen has said about her yet. So there's that. The annoying part about this is they made this the finale scene for them when they already showed us footage of Karen and Wendy sitting down to talk, and Wendy was confronting her about still talking mess about her. So the fact that you showed us that they came to some type of resolve, but you're not going to show us that what the resolve was, it's why production sucks over there. This is why y'all be bad. For one, we shouldn't see anything in the trailer that you're not going to give us throughout the season. Period. Even if you have to go back to old school Housewife days where they would give us just an episode of random asides and bonus footage. It wouldn't even be a real episode. It was just, hey, we ain't giving you the reunion this week. You got the finale last week. We're gonna give y'all this bonus. Y'all remember we used to get some good clips in those bonus episodes. They need to get back to that because there's no way that we shouldn't have seen whatever that conversation was. So somebody who no production, somebody send this clip them way, okay? Send it them way. And so yeah, seemed like the interview was cute. Karen was there with her. The lady seemed like she was excited to see Karen. I said, did she request Karen? I said, baby, it's not even given that Wendy invited her. It's given that Karine requested that you brought the grind down. Because she was like, ooh, the grind down. I said, oh, you're a fan. She a fan. I was confused. I was thrown off by that. But, I mean, Karen might be, she said she didn't grow in the community. She philanthropic and stuff, all that. Y'all know what I meant, philanthropic. But yes. Oh, I didn't know this was still going. Wendy didn't invite Karen. Karen was asked to come as well. So, I want to go watch the little interview. I will go watch that interview. Karen is in her confessional. Yes, a lot of people don't know it, but Wendy and I, we have a lot in common. We have a lot more in common than what people think, And I'm like what? What y'all got in common? And then this is wild because we've seen a couple of episodes ago, Karen is forever saying that Wendy is not of Potomac and all this stuff as if she does not belong, when Wendy is literally the most accomplished here. And they have the nerve to say, oh, she's so self-absorbed. Are you all not self-absorbed? Like, you have this grand dame persona down so bad that this is really who you are. Like, it's your personality to this point, but you feel like Wendy is self-absorbed. That's the part about Karen that really gets me. Don't get me wrong, Karen is good for a key. You know, she gonna make you laugh. She gonna have some antics, but Karen is forever dodging responsibility and pointing the finger. Okay, this this right here reminds me that I never liked Karen. Like I said, I like to laugh at Karen, but I've never liked Karen. This right here is reminding me. Stacy. Stacy is on with her friend AJ. They're out to lunch because he is in town for the event. This is her friend from back in her Chicago days when she was a young gal. They was in the pictures together. They had the club pictures together. I said, oh, a lot has changed. He said, a lot has changed because she ain't used to be this. Now she's all prim and proper and da da da. And I'm like, and you was in them photos with women. Did a lot change on that end, or was it always that way that you just wanted a beard? Because I was like, he giving how you doing, right? Or am I tripping? He could not be. He seemed like he can go for trade. He seemed like he can go for trade. He could be an artsy nigga, or he could be how you doing. You know what I mean? So they're out, and he is just basically just grilling her on how she ain't who she used to be. They talk about TJ. He's like, yeah, you know, is he wealthy? No. Is he nice? Oh, okay, well, the sex good? She was like, well, we're not intimate. He was like, y'all not intimate? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you've been brainwashed. Expose her. Expose her. I did not pay attention enough to even decipher whether or not she would be pretending on her persona, because why pretend on a persona when you coming in clean out the gate? It's not like you got a bad reputation and you got to show them that you was just, you know, it just don't make no sense to me. But he exposes her, okay? And then as they're talking about TJ, he actually FaceTimes. She's all excited. She's like, TJ, I'm with my friend AJ. TJ's like, who is AJ? I don't know AJ. Who is AJ? Who is AJ? AJ's like, hey, TJ, hey, JT, you're getting my name all wrong. Oh, you're getting my name wrong. You gonna let him get my name wrong? Yeah, get my name wrong. He's just doing the absolute most. So they get off the phone, and Fred is just like, he's a lot. I thought I was talking to AI. Why is he so animated? Like, I know I'm animated, but he's too animated. Like, friend wasn't having it, okay? He says that TJ is a cornball. Y'all, the fact that everybody around her keeps describing TJ as a cornball, I'm like, well, what is her white husband like? Not to say that how white men are cornballs, but what is her white husband like if everybody is the people that have seen her husband is sitting here looking at TJ like he's the ultimate cornball? Like, the white husband got more sway than TJ. That's what y'all telling us, but not telling us. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. Ashley's having her family over, y'all. It's Uncle Lump's wife's birthday. She tells them that the divorce is almost final. Them damn kids is walking across the counters, like across the food, walking across the counters. It's one thing to like sit up on the counter while you cut up something for your snack, or sit up on the counter while, you know, somebody is a bunch of people in the kitchen talking. I don't do these things, but I've seen people do it, and I suppose, but your kids just flat out feet on the counter walking across. See, that's why y'all ain't got no home training. You put your feet up on up on Stacy counter, and your kids be walking around with their feet up on your counter. Y'all just think that this is okay. Sheila, you ain't teach them no better? Oh, never mind. Sheila was in a tent. She ain't have countertops to really know. So they giving Neanderthal. They just walking where they know to walk. They like, woo, we got structure. Right. Right. So, y'all. So, after Dean walking across the counters and stuff, they talk about Josh. Oh, yeah, I like Josh, but you just be careful, get your divorce done. I want you to focus on you, yada, yada, yada. Josh calls. Hey, yeah, Dean like, who that? Oh, that's mommy's friend from work. That's mommy's friend. And boy, that Josh must have excited her, because she gets off that phone and she just starts to singing, healing and I'm thriving, oh, not just surviving, I'm healing and I'm thriving. And the family is just like, she's still going. Wow, she really. All right, Ashley. Woo, woo. You know how somebody starts to slow clap to get you to stop? That's how Uncle Lump looked. Uncle Lump wanted to start that slow clap. Uncle Lump is here for Ashley, the person. He's not here for any of her antics. He looked uncomfortable with the singing. He looked uncomfortable with the drag queen king. For a minute, it sounded like Sheila was like, all right now. Like boosting Ashley up. But after Ashley went for a couple more seconds, Sheila was just like, healing and I'm thriving. Oh, not just surviving. It just always gives, it's supposed to be on like a drug commercial, a Valtrex commercial. Why is it like this? Okay. Anywho, we get to the event, y'all. We at the animal charity, Strut for Strays. Okay. She done got TJ booked for this too. I said, not you got him booked and busy. Not goodbye. TJ sees AJ and he's trying to fake bond. Oh yeah, we on Team Stacy. We soldiers for Stacy, okay? We soldiers for Stacy. So we gotta protect her. And with that, I gotta protect you and you gotta protect me, right? Because we gotta protect Stacy, so we gotta protect each other to protect the queen, right? Protect each other to protect the queen, right? He's just like, yeah, okay, And then he turns to Stacy. Feel better? And walks out. I was like, TJ wouldn't even be able to talk to me like this. One, you're not cute enough. You ain't got no swag enough. It ain't even sexy. Some men, when they talk crazy to you, it's in a little chill down your spine. They be like, For all my readers out there, Demon and Smoke and Demon's Dream by L. Casson, they talk to you crazy. It's in a little, I mean, I'm going to talk back, but I am going to do what you said. TJ don't give that. So he be talking crazy, and I just be wanting to mush him, okay? I be wanting to just mush him. He's like, you been gone? I'm trying to catch up with you, and you got this new hair? And she's like, do you like it? Do you like it? And he's like, you like it, I love it, baby, but you've been all over the place, and your hair's all over the place, and it's just like, you're amped up. I just was like, get these people off my screen. Everyone's arriving. They're arriving throughout this conversation, throughout this scene, but I'm just going to talk about everybody's outfits now. Wendy looked the fuck good. Wendy always looked good. Wendy looked good. People talking about Wendy ain't even had a storyline this season. She did. She had her 40th party. She left her job and she made up with her family. How much more of a storyline does my sister need? Just because they didn't draw it out for episodes and episodes and episodes don't mean the girl ain't have no storyline. Clearly she had things going on. Way more than everybody else. Outside of Karen and the DUI, Mia and the fake paternity. Which are two things that got dragged out. One piece of a storyline that got dragged out. Wendy had 3. We tapped it and we went on. So don't be doing my girl. But she slay. She always look good. The top bun, the dress. Baby, Wendy looks so good. Stacy's outfit was so underwhelming. For this to be your event and this is the dress that you picked, it was just so underwhelming. Jacqueline actually looked cute. Her outfit was cute. And then we see when Mia comes in, that's because clearly Mia picked it out and purchased it because they're matching. They are giving like a girl group. Like, you know how they have on the same pattern of the same material, just cut up in a different way? That is what they're giving. Definitely giving girl group. Jessie and this gold breastplate on her outfit, I just wasn't feeling it. It made me uncomfortable, to be quite honest. I did not like Jessie in that breastplate. Karen looked nice. She had on a simple little blazer. No, not blazer. Simple like little dress. Simple little short dress. And it was backless. Short and backless. Yeah. Okay. Stacy and Karen talk. Stacy's confused about the text messages. Okay. I asked you to be a part of this charity event. You texting back all spicy. What was that about? Karen, Karen is like, listen, darling, the Grand Dame told you at the top of the season, if you're not a soldier for Karen, you're over there. And you were literally with Mia over there. And it's just turning this big old kerfuffle, right? And Stacey's getting upset because she's like, I stood up for you. Karen, I stood up for you. When we were at Lake Norman and people had things to say, I stood up for you. And she definitely did. They rolled back that beautiful bean footage and she was 10 toes down for Karen. Karen gonna say, well, I didn't see it. The nerve. Karen at this point starts insulting Stacy. She's over Stacy. In her confessional, she brings out this scarecrow with these dry ends. I say not this scarecrow, and it's supposed to be Stacy. She knocks it on over like, girl, get on somewhere. Don't nobody want you here. Right? Stacy asks her, what are you sipping? She said, hard liquor. I said, ooh. Ooh. So in her confessional, Karen is talking smack about Stacy, talking about, why you over here talking about my allegations? What about your own? Yeah, looks like you like running stop signs. Karen, go have a seat. Go have so many seats, okay? Giselle walks up and Stacy's like, what? So Giselle tells us that there was this dress that Wendy wanted at the shop when they were picking out their dresses. And Stacy told Wendy, no, you can't get that dress because nobody can be best dressed than me. Giselle said, well, yeah, after we did that fitting, I went back and I got that dress. On Watch What Happens Live, she said that she has now given that dress to Wendy. And I'm wondering if Wendy's going to actually wear that regifted dress. So, like I said, this event is all over the place. This wig is all over the place. It's shirtless men, but dogs. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it was just too much for your girl. Personally, for me, if it was an event with dogs, it would have been an open air event. It would have been on somebody's rooftop. It would have been outside. It would have been on open air. I would not have been in an enclosed space with dogs because people be having allergies. Dogs be stinking. And in this predicament, you definitely could have used some open air to circulate this smell, right? Right. These are the things you should think about. Like I said, I'm finna start my event. I'm about to start my event planning, y'all. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. But the shirtless man was really confusing to me because I'm just kind of like, what was the point of that? Okay. Ashley tells Giselle about how Stacy said that Karen was talking about Wendy. Giselle is like, I told Wendy that she was talking about her. But I guess because this was for me, she didn't want to believe it. But yeah, she been kissing her booty lately. She sure has. And Wendy has. Wendy has this thing about wanting to belong and wanting to be liked, where it can get very annoying with her trying to be a people pleaser for everybody. And so, but at this point, it's her personality type. Luckily in life, I grew out of that, but it happens, you know. She wants to belong. And also, this was I was saying to my mama, and she laughed when I said it. Wendy doesn't strike me as somebody who had a whole bunch of friends growing up. Like, I'm not saying that she grew up like Dr. Heavenly with no windows and absolutely no friends and couldn't go outside. But it definitely gives, like, your sister is your best friend. Now go along with her and do XYZ. You know what I mean? That's what their relationship and the way that their mom treats them gives to me. Okay? So, where we at? Where we at, girl? They asked Karen. Let's ask Karen. Let's ask Karen what's up with that, right? So they go over there and ask Karen if she said these things. But of course, she denies it. When Wendy gets there, Giselle is like, hey, Karen said, hey, Stacey, Karen said it's not true. Yeah, when you said that she said that Wendy was a backstabber and Wendy wasn't a girl's girl. Hey, Wendy, yeah, when she said all that mess about Wendy, she said it wasn't true. What you mean when she said that Wendy was self-absorbed? That wasn't true? No, girl, that wasn't true when she said that Wendy was self-absorbed, or when she said that Wendy wasn't the girl's girl, or when she said that she should just completely stay away from Wendy. Hey, Wendy girl, how you doing? Yeah, she said none of that stuff she said about Wendy was true. I was just like, this is so ridiculous. Wendy's just sitting there like, Ooh, yes it is. It's like, yes it is. It's true. Oh no, it's true. Wendy's just looking like she's kind of disappointed, but she knows what's up. She's in her confessional like, do I think that Karen said those things about me? No. Because I know that Karen said those things about me. So it's like, so I even try to say, oh, let me be their girlfriend. But I guess she thought that they had buried their hatchet and had an olive branch and all of those things. So another argument ensues where they are getting on Karen about lying on Wendy and just being a mean girl and hiding her hands, which we know that she do because Candace exposed her for that a few seasons ago. How Candace was like, you went to production on me and said that I need to be dealt with, basically saying she needs to be fired. So we know how Karen get down. She's the one that Giselle might carry out the actions to the person, but Karen will go and try to have them removed for real. Like, let's not even ice you out to get you removed. I'm gonna go straight to the head to get you removed. Just nasty. All of it's nasty. You know what I mean? So they do the fashion show walk. Everybody's looking nice. They've got their dogs and everything. Mia, while they was arguing, Mia was on her phone like, I am on Instacart ordering a dog bed because I'm taking one of these dogs home. So they're doing a little fashion walk. They're all dramatic when it gets to Wendy. Oh no, we have to stop. What's an emergency? Do we have a doctor in the house? We do, Dr. Wendy. And then Stacey's like, I'm hearing from my people that Dr. Wendy is the first one to adopt a dog of my friends. And he is like, what? And he go from filming like, yeah, proud husband. Wendy's adopted a dog. What? He like, girl, you don't take care of the dog we got now. What you mean you don't adopt another dog? She just in there. And so they're done. They're lining up to do their last little lap and they're doing a clap. Some of the people are holding the dogs. Some of the ladies are holding the dogs. I will make note of that. And then the fog machine set off. And we hear the dogs like, it scares them. And then we hear people screaming and running, y'all. Karen is over here dry heaving, about to throw up everywhere. Stacey is just like, it wasn't supposed to be smoke. It wasn't supposed to be fog. It was supposed to be confetti. But I'm in my head like confetti would have still had that big burst sound. So it still would have scared the dogs anyway, girl. Maybe like it should have been, I don't know, just not that. A balloon drop, maybe something that didn't have noise. But it scared the dogs shitless, okay? Because they just start shitting everywhere. And I know I was like, why are they screaming if they could just move away from the poop? But I'm like, ooh, if I'm holding a dog when this loud noise goes off and all I see is dogs shitting everywhere and I'm thinking this dog finna shit on me, I'm finna scream too. I'm finna scream too. If I was holding a dog, I give him a pass for screaming because, baby, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. So the season's closed out, y'all. Yay, we're done. I can't even believe I got 25 minutes out of this. Kiana, she moved into the house with Greg that they were having built, but they moved apart very quickly after. She moved out very quickly after. She says that they need their space, but she is still expecting a ring soon. What type of sense does that make? If y'all can't even get it together to live in the house together, in what world would y'all get it together enough to get married? Just basic. Like, she too pretty and too accomplished to be so special when it comes to this relationship. Ashley is still dating Josh, healing and thriving. Yeah. Giselle is also dating the man that she saw in speed dating when she went with Ashley. Wendy is in a new teaching position at Wesleyan, and teaching a course about reality TV. And she's enjoying being self-absorbed. Wendy said, if you had as much as I had going on, you'd be self-absorbed too. Wink. I said period. Because Wendy's not all that self-absorbed when it comes to people like Karen and Mia and sometimes Giselle. It's like, y'all are ones to talk. Stacy, her divorce is almost final. Mia and Ink, they're done. They separated, but now Mia is back to spending time with Gordon. Yeah. 5 months later, Karen is guilty. Her sentencing was supposed to be this month, I think, but I think it had gotten pushed back again. Not really sure. I just know at some point they had pushed it off because she was in rehab, I suppose. So there's that, y'all. Next week we get the reunion and I cannot wait. It looked like it's better than the whole season. Look like it's gonna make the whole season worth it-ish. Because the season, I'm not gonna act like it's just been lame, but the season started off kind of strong. It was giving us a little bit of promise. And then we're seeing that some people's storylines are just falling flat or they don't have them to begin with. And it was just kind of like, okay, but what are we doing? But what are we doing? And that's how a lot of the season was. This is episode 17. This season could have easily been 10 episodes. 10 episodes and go right into the reunion. Giving us 17 episodes this season was so unnecessary, especially if they're not giving us the footage that we've seen and that we need to make sense of these relationships. Like I said, I truly wish I could be a fly on the wall to hear what these conversations are like in the production room where they decide what clips stay and what clips go. Okay, but anyway, that's the end of this review, y'all. Let me get on up out of here before my baby get home and be trying to bust in the room. Make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I see y'all watching, but y'all be watching from the outside. Just come on over. I don't bite. I got some little goodies and stuff. Just let me get to the, get me to the 1K, people. Get me to the 500 first, but get me to the 1K so I can get monetized in this piece. Y'all have a good one. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.